Hello and welcome to another video. Bài chào này, chào mừng các bạn một video khác của trò này nha. So in this video, I and my students, my online students through Zoom, is going to do an online speaking practice for the IELTS test. So we have a new student, Mr. Bang, and Mr. Young is still here with us. But unfortunately, Ms. Chu is busy and Mr. Khan is also very busy as well. They have to take the vaccine, or they volunteer in the vaccination campaign, so they cannot be here right now, but don't worry, they will be back. Okay, so I'll speak English through most of this video. Okay, so we should be doing topic number 8.
Yes.
Part 1 now. You know what bargain is, right?
Yes,
Bargain
negotiation.
means like the act that you ask for a lower price when you buy something. And sometimes it's considered as haggling. Haggling. To haggle. To haggle for something. Mặc cả. To haggle for something.
Cool.
And well, I don't like haggling, but sometimes people do that, bargain. They do bargain. And we say it's a good bargain when it's something that we got for a very cheap price, but it's a good product. Mình sẽ nói là thật là một cái deal hời, một cái cú mua rất là hời. Mua được đồ tốt mà là giá rẻ. It's a good bargain, we say that. But trust me, nothing in this world comes for free or cheap.
Yes.
You have to say no.
Totally
You have to say no. You have to say no. Em phải nói là no mới đúng nha. Nothing in this world comes cheap. You have to say no. There aren't. Or no.
No.
So, Mr. Young, do you often bargain?
I think no, because I haven't bargained anyone and I don't have the courage to do that because everything is because
Everything is a price to pay.
yes, and I have not had chance to bargain.
Right. So where can people bargain? The word you here can means like people, Cái chữ you này có nghĩa là con người ta chứ không phải mình đâu. Where can you bargain?
At the market. The first place in my mind is the market.
Of course. Anywhere else?
It's just a market because that place is
Mr. Bang, do you often bargain too?
Yes, I do. Very often as well.
Sounds like I asked the right person. So, where do you often bargain, Mr. Bang? It's not just the market. I'm sure people can bargain in many other places, right?
Yes, I normally deal with my customer. So in order to keep their, I'm trying to sell to them like a good product with in reasonable price. So I'm trying to bargain with them in order to get a better price for my company, bring my benefit to my company.
And you're pretty good with that, am I right?
Oh my God.
I could say that, but sometimes I am very nervous to deal with like stranger. So
well,
so I need to come back with it.
Okay, so tell me this one: what should people not bargain for? What should people not bargain for?
Well, I think I think all the services for then let me repeat. I think they should not bargain with the services provided by government. Provided by government, like in health services,
never do
in
that.
hospital. Yes, we never do that as well.
Never do that.
Yes, correct.
Service people. Otherwise, you will receive a very bad service.
Oh yes.
Okay, one other thing that people should never ever bargain for is that, of course, education.
Oh,
Never ever do that. I think it's very
yes.
rude. Like for example, sometimes I see that people bargain because they think that my price, my tuition fee is a bit high. I know that,
Oh,
but everyone has their own price for their
already.
service, for their dedication, for all the years of hard work that they have put into their efforts, into their service. So I think it's not fair. It's very unfair for people to bargain for services. How about salary? You think people should bargain for that, Mr. Ban?
I think it's for my own benefit. I would like bargain, like try to deal to get the best salary as I can. It's worth for my work, worth for my education. I have spent for several years at university to get that information, to get knowledge. So I would bargain in order to get the better salaries.
To get a better salary. Okay, I see. Well, so Mr. Yun, do Vietnamese people bargain a lot?
I think it's often everywhere, every place, Vietnamese bargain.
What do you mean?
They can bargain anything that they can buy.
Of course, they do bargain anything that they can buy. Like for
Uh,
example,
like for example, how can I say? They can say that if you close this down, I will not buy anything.
I don't understand. Okay,
Uh,
okay. So basically, if they put it down, if they go to the market and they see some objects, some items they want to buy, and
yeah,
the seller set a price, and then they said
yeah,
that okay, I'll put it down, I will not buy it, and then they walk away, and then they walk away, and then of course the
yeah,
seller would say, oh, come on, how about this price? Lower, of course. Well, that's a very common theme in Vietnam and in other countries too.
Yes.
It's not just in Vietnam. People bargain a lot. So, Mr. Yoon, what do you think about bargaining? Is it a good thing? Is it helpful?
in some case, I think it's helpful, but in another case, it's not really helpful because bargaining will make uh, the people relationship have problems. They're gonna go bad anyways. So I don't know. Uh, in some case, it's good. Like in my case, in a game, if my character bargaining anything that is cost down, I don't lose as much money to buy it. So I think it's gonna be useful to me,
It's
but
useful.
not
It's
for
a
the.
useful skill to have,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, this
But
is
do you
useful.
think? But do you think that a lot of people they abuse that? Lạm dụng, they abuse that.
So I think it's not good because will make the society go bad.
Like for example, if an object costs 500,000 dong and you ask for only like 150, well,
Yes,
sometimes it works, but a lot of the time I think that is a very how can I say insulting price. It's a very insulting price. Một cái giá mà nó
Stop.
rất là giống như là mắng với người mặt người ta
Super.
đó, xúc phạm người ta đó. Một cái giá rất là xúc phạm. It's a very insulting price if you name something that is very cheap like that, because a lot of people can feel very insulted. They feel insulted because
Yes.
the price, let's say 150, and the original price at 500 is a bit too how can I say, the difference too much, right?
yes,
So I think that the price is very insulting sometimes. Of course, a lot of people they are. they set their price really high, and you need to do like, bargaining a lot.
Yes.
But a lot of other cases, you should never give insulting prices, because that can result in a lot of conflicts. Okay, so let's move on to number 9, decoration.
Wow.
Okay, so do you decorate your home, Mr. Bang?
I must say that I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it, but I do love to decorate my room, especially my room.
You do love to decorate your room. Me too. I do love it too. You can see my room over there.
Okay.
And I have pictures on my walls. There, that one. Pictures on my walls. I have the walls are actually wallpaper, but I didn't like the color before, so I painted it. I painted it like purple. And I also have that wall over there. It's green, olive green, like olive green. And I, I have my carpet down here. The tấm thảm dưới này.
Yes.
Well, I just want to make my room feel very cozy, and I like it. I like that kind of decoration. I just love color, So, Mr. Young, how about you? Do you want to decorate your home?
Yes, I want to decorate my home, but my dad and
My
my dad,
father.
my father
Không
don't
dùng
want
cái từ,
to.
không dùng cái từ mà thông dụng, không dùng cái từ mà nó như vậy nha. Phải dùng father, mother, không dùng kid, phải dùng chữ children.
Children. Okay.
It's like you should not use kid, you should use children, because kid is also a slang, nó cũng là một cái cái từ lóng, có nghĩa là cậu trai mới lớn. Kid also mean like a guy who just like 19, 18 years old, something like that.
Oh.
But it's a slang, so you should never use that in formal situation of the IELTS exam, okay? Không bao giờ nên sử dụng những cái từ mà thông tục ở trong cuộc thi IELTS, tại nó là một cái dịp mà mình trịnh trọng nha. And you should never use dad and mom. Use father and mother, okay?
Father, mother.
Okay, continue please. So, Mr. Yu, how do you want to decorate your home then?
Oh, I decorate my home by the comic that I buy
The
on
comics.
online. Yes, comics. The comic books it have a lot of.
I see.
And I cut it out the some page. I cut it out because it's beautiful. So I
see.
place it on the walls. It look pretty. And look how can I say? Oh, it's like but it's kind of old, yes, but it's look really cool because I decorate in my wall after this laptop and the wall next to my bedroom. But
The one
my
next
dad
to
don't
your
want to.
bedroom?
Yes, and my father don't want to do that because he
Of
said
course.
that the comic book is look not really pretty. It's look cool.
Different people, they have different ideas of what is beautiful. When I was your age, I actually wanted to decorate the house that way too, but I don't think my parents like it.
Yeah, Vietnamese parents always like that.
Yeah, even this kind of decoration, they didn't like it at all. So I think different people, they have different ideas of what is beautiful. How about you, Mr. Bang? If you can decorate your house, how would you do that?
Well, I must say that for Vietnamese people, for the Vietnamese parents, they don't allow their children to decorate their own room. For me, especially, they don't allow us on at all. But I do hang my portrait of family photo, and I hang a lot of koi cap photo surrounding my room and enjoy it because I love the koi carve so much.
The coin?
Yeah, koi, the Japanese koi.
You mean the German coins?
Oh,
Germany is a country,
No,
okay? German
I said
coins, okay?
Japanese.
Oh,
G
Japanese coins.
Japanese coin.
So you want to put it on the wall.
Yes.
How about putting it on the floor? You know, some people they put like coins on the floor and then they pour a kind of resin, một cái loại nhựa, a kind of resin,
Oh,
or
ah,
it's a liquid plastic, một loại nhựa
yes,
chất lỏng á, like a liquid plastic on them, on those coins, and after the plastic become solid, you know,
yes,
you can walk on it, and the floor becomes really beautiful. It looks like a
yes,
mirror, you know.
yes.
ah.
I know that.
It looks like a
But
mirror. I've never
yes,
tried that, but I want to try it in the future. It looks so
But
cool.
the reason it's really expensive.
It looks expensive. It looks expensive,
Yes,
but it's not that expensive. Trust me.
wow,
I mean,
it's not that expensive for you.
expensive or
For
not, but expensive or not, I think it
yes.
depends on the way you put the coins and the way you decorate it before you pour the resin in, before you pour the liquid plastic in. Sometimes people put a lot of money, but the decoration, the way you put the coins is wrong. It would look like
Yes.
very cheap, you know. It would look cheap.
yeah.
So it's good to ask someone who has experience with this to do it for you. Okay,
Okay.
so Mr. Yoon, what's your favorite color when decorating your home?
The thing is white because the white is easy to decorate. It's something, some another things. Can paint the picture and this make the picture more. How can I say? Nổi bật
Oh
về
my
picture.
God, white color. Oh my God, I don't like white.
I know that you don't like white, but it's maybe rather dirty. But I think it's easy to decorating another things on that white wall.
Exactly. Well, most of Vietnamese homes have white as a color of the wall, but I think it's just boring, so boring.
Yes.
But anyway, who am I to judge then? It's your house. I mean, it's their house. So, Mr. Yu, would you decorate the walls with paintings or not? Not comics,
Mm,
okay? Paintings. Paintings like the
yes.
one you
Yeah.
see here, over there. Painting like that one.
Um, I think no, because uh, I cannot have much money. I have I have uh, ability to buy that painting. I cannot put in my house too because I don't know how to put the painting on the wall to make it more beautiful.
And that requires people to learn how to do that. You know, you can do that. You can see YouTube videos for that. You can watch YouTube videos for that. You know, there are
Yes.
thousands of them, like many of them online. You can learn from it. Actually, you can learn
Okay.
a lot of things on YouTube these days. Don't even need to go to class. You know.
Yes.
Anyway, so Mr. Bang, do you think some decoration there are meanings for some kind of decoration as well? Like for example, people decorate their home for feng shui. You know that one?
Yes, I know feng shui.
Feng
Yes,
shui. Mhm.
feng
So
shui.
like for example, you can give example. Yeah.
Uh, I would say this. How to say? Wait for me.
I wait. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Can you repeat again the question so that I can
All right. So basically, is there any special meanings for decoration of the home? Like for example, some people they do that for feng shui.
okay. So I do. I think that some people love to have to put some icon or item in their house just to bring them good luck.
Yeah, like for
So,
example, like the
yes.
stone, you know, different kind of stone,
Yes, stone.
các loại đá, different kind of
Yes,
stone,
stone. So some kind of
stone,
stones,
the
stone.
stones, different kind of
Okay,
stones.
stones. Okay, let
Not
me
not sound
practice
like
it.
O-N, stone. Yeah,
Stones.
that sounds more like it. Nghe tốt hơn đó.
Okay,
Stone.
stones.
Nó là O xong N. Stone.
Stones.
The
Stone.
stones. The stones. Nó phải kéo dài đó nha.
Stones.
Stones has to be long
Stone.
vowel, okay? Stone.
Stone.
The stones.
Okay, let
Like,
me
for
practice it
example,
later.
actually stones, yeah?
Feng Shui stone. Stone. Okay, and they do put some plants in their room as well, just to get fresh air, get good feng shui, and they have some like the fancy. I think is
Yeah.
it fancy? Yes. So just they believe that some kind of item will bring their good health and bring lucky into
Bring
in
luck.
their
Bring
business.
luck.
Bring luck. Oh, sorry, bring luck to their business activities.
Oh, of course. Like for example, some kind of gods figure, những cái hình ảnh của những
Yes.
cái ông chúa, ông trời, ông tiên này nữa, like you know,
Yes.
god figures, like what's it called? Tượng Phật, Buddha figure, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Buddha figures. There are other kind of figures. I don't know much about religion, so maybe
One yin statue.
yeah.
One arm.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that?
Let me recall myself. I just sorry.
Anyway, you don't have to mention so many names. You can just say statues, figures, or something like that. Statues or monuments or
Yes.
figures. Anyway, so some people, they like to put figures of dragons or tigers in front of their home, so that they would deter, you know, bad luck. They would deter thieves. But that's
Yes.
just what they think. That's just what they believe in. Đặt tượng để chống trộm. Đặt tượng
Yes.
hổ, đặt tượng rồng để chống trộm, để chống bad luck, để chống cái xui
Bad
xẻo.
luck.
Anyway, that's superstition, I'm sure. That's superstition. Superstition, sự mê tín, sự mê tín dị đoan. Well, some people might think that astrology, that's what I do, it's superstition. I read the stars on the sky and I predict the future. But some people, they may think that this is false science, pseudoscience. Yeah, pseudo means fake. Some people may think that it is pseudoscience, fake science.
Yes.
But I believe that this is real science, because this one, they are like, you know, explanations, and they constantly change themselves, just like research, you know, just like science. So that's why if there's something that people can base on and can explain that, I think people can trust in it. But putting statues and hope that it will deal with diseases and bad luck, oh no. How can you explain that?
I have a figure too, but it's not for feng shui. It's just for
You just like it.
my.
You just like the picture. That's why you put it there.
I have figures. It's from the anime. You. It's not for feng shui or anything. It's
Oh,
just
come
my.
on. You like it. Just put it there.
Yes.
If you like it, just put it there. Okay, now, so let's talk about color, shall we? Is there any special color? I mean, Does color has any meaning in your country, Mr. Bang?
Yes. How to say? I don't know exactly whether the colors have any special meaning in my country, but I do believe it. Color. How to say? But for myself, I believe color brings any special meaning of it of its own.
Of course. Like, for example, if you have green as a color of the wall, it indicates that you are a very peaceful person. Or it also indicates that you have, what's it called? Characteristics of a leader, you know.
Yes.
And also green is a color that you can just look at it without feeling tired, you know. Có thể nhìn vào màu xanh lá cây mà không cảm thấy mệt mỏi. Because green is a color of nature, you know. You can just look at trees and plants without feeling tired for hours.
Yes, correct.
Other colors? Not really. Or maybe red is, some people think that red is a color of luck. But, you know, red has other meanings too, right?
Yes. Love.
Blood.
Represent love.
Victory.
Victory.
And communism.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And
Communism.
I don't think people want to talk about that much. So I don't think red is a color that should be used that much, you know.
Oh yes, that's right.
Okay, even though like during like the Lunar New Year, a lot of people they use red because they want to wish for good luck in a year. But
Yes.
I think it's a bit too much.
What do you think?
It's our traditional, right? It's our traditional.
It's our tradition. It's our tradition.
Tradition is our tradition.
But I think it's very Chinese.
There's a story of it. So they believe in red money, red pocket.
It's called red envelope. The red envelope.
Yes, red envelope. It's normally they give for children just to bring the good luck, good health. Like yes.
The red envelope.
And yes, and just avoid any like bad disease, a bad sound.
Yes. How about teaching your children not to do bad things?
Oh yes.
They never do that. People never do that. They just wish for good luck and give people money, but then they still do bad things, and then they do not teach the children how to behave properly.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You know. Well, that's a pity.
So we have double standard, is it?
Thật là đáng thương. It's a pity.
A pity.
It's a real pity. It's a shame that people don't teach their children how to be better children. They just give like money, give red envelope, but then they do not teach the children how to behave better and become better citizens in the future.
Yes.
Such a shame, isn't it?
So we have to concern about education in the future as well. Just try to educate our children to be a better person, to be a better person.
Basically teach children to understand that no pain, no gain. And they have to work hard if they want to achieve something.
Yes.
Do not just give children things for free. That will spoil them so easily. And okay, anyway, so let's move on to part 2 since we warm up already. Okay, part 2, topic number 10. Right. So just move this one here and this one there. Okay, describe something interesting you saw on social media. Miêu tả một cái gì đó thú vị mà bạn thấy trên truyền thông. Be careful with interesting and interested, okay?
Okay.
You remember the difference?
Yes.
Một cái là tính từ bị động, cái tính từ chủ động. One first is interesting, describe like the nature of an object or an event or something. But interested is the feeling of someone. Okay. So describe something interesting you saw on social media. Miêu tả cái gì đó thú vị mà các bạn thấy trên truyền thông. You should say when it was, nó đã từng là cái gì, nó đã là cái gì. When you saw it, bạn đã nhìn thấy nó ở đâu. What you saw, bạn đã nhìn thấy cái gì. And explain why you think it was interesting. Và giải thích lý do tại sao bạn nghĩ nó đã là thú vị. And you have part 3 of social media here. Part 3 của nó có gì nè. Why do people like to use social media? Tại sao con người ta lại khoái sử dụng mạng xã hội? You need to expand your ideas, okay? Give more examples. And if you want to, you can use counter argument. Có thể dùng cái gọi là phản ví dụ, cái mà gọi là tranh luận ngược lại ấy. Counter argument. Like for example, you can say people like to use social media for work, but on the other hand, mặt khác thì sao? People can use it for just to kill time, just give a lot of other reasons and give more examples and you'll be okay. Cho thêm lý do khác, cho thêm ví dụ là các bạn sẽ ổn thôi. Okay. And try to use more complex words or expressions here, but if you do use them, please use them right. Okay. Xài từ phức tạp hay là các diễn đạt phức tạp hơn thì phải làm cho đúng nha, chứ đừng có làm sai nha, mất công bị trừ điểm nữa. Okay. The question is, should you use idioms in part 3? What do you think? Có nên dùng thành ngữ trong part 3 không? Idioms.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
If you use them, you will get a better grade. But you must use them in the right context, okay? Otherwise, you get a reduction in your grade. Sử dụng thành ngữ phải sử dụng đúng nha, thì sẽ được cộng điểm. Còn nếu mà sử dụng sai, trừ điểm ráng triệu. Okay, now, why do people like to use social media? Tại sao con người ta thích sử dụng mạng xã hội? And what kind of things are popular on social media? Có những thứ gì thì nó là gọi là popular, những thứ gì mà nhiều người biết tới trên truyền thông, trên mạng xã hội. My arm is still hurting because of the AstraZeneca vaccine,
Yes.
My mom has no problem with that.
I think the vaccine actually caused a lot of side effect to women, I think.
Oh.
Much more than for men.
I think it's for everybody, and they experience the same side effect if they vaccinated with AstraZeneca.
But still, the body should, react. Otherwise, it would not learn.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, no pain, no gain.
You are. So you are.
Yeah. Okay, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media? Bất lợi và lợi ích và bất lợi của chuyện sử dụng mạng xã hội là gì? What do you think of making friends on social network? Bạn nghĩ gì về kết bạn trên những mạng xã hội? Why shouldn't people trust everything they see on social media? Các bạn đã nói về tin giả nữa. You need to talk about fake news and other things like that. Tại sao con người không nên tin tưởng bất kỳ những thứ gì họ thấy trên truyền thông? Alright, so first topic, so I'll give you 3 minutes to think, okay? 3 phút suy nghĩ bắt đầu. Ready? Okay, please describe something interesting you saw on social media. Who first then? Okay, Mr. Bang, you first. Describe something interesting you saw on social media. You have 2 minutes maximum, okay?
Okay, when I can start?
Right now, please.
Okay, so today I would like to talk. I would like to talk about the.
You should start like immediately, right? Jump into the answer. Don't say like today I would like to start something. Don't do that, okay?
Okay.
An interesting thing I saw on social media was or something like that.
Okay. An interesting thing, an interesting event that I saw on social media was 2 weeks ago, the Ho Chi Minh City, in Ho Chi Minh City, the pandemic outbreak has occurred, and then the government applied the road restriction, so everybody is banned to go out.
Road restriction.
Road restriction. So everybody was banned to get out to the street. But the people, the residents had a difficulty in the way they have difficulty to get food for themselves. So the government launched a campaign in they send people to help, to some volunteers to help people to purchase stuff from the supermarket and send to their home. So I found it interesting because I haven't seen such a really serious case before, and where the government plays very important role in the way that helping their citizens.
Yeah, so they will restrict this time. Okay, good. It was a bit too long. It's a bit longer, like 20 seconds longer than needed, but it's okay.
Oh.
If you remember, if you are doing it too long, the examiner will be like, stop. They will stop you because they have to go to part 3 immediately. Because a lot of people are taking the test and they cannot wait for you, you know. So that's why the examiner will stop you if you answer longer than 2 minutes. But don't worry about that. If they stop you, it means that they have heard enough to give you a good band score, a band score you deserve. It does not affect your grade, okay? Don't worry about it. Just speak. Just speak. Okay, Mr. Yu, describe something interesting you saw on social media, please.
The first thing pop in my mind is when I saw on YouTube, I see I saw characters that they are not real, but they can move like real people. Yes, they were not real, but they can move just like real people, and it's called VTubers. And it interests me because
it
just
interested me, and it interested me because
it interests me because
it interested me, or it caused me to be interested because be careful with the verbs, please. Past tense.
It got me interested because they could move, but they just animation where they could move, and the most in my mind is Kizuna Ai. She's beautiful, and she's the first people from the VTuber. It's short of the viral YouTubers. She dance. Yes, she's from Japanese, and she dance a lot. She makes songs and I heard it is really amazing and fantasies. She she have go over everywhere in the world, but now I cannot.
She has gone over.
She had gone over She has gone over everywhere in the world. So the first time I met her when she had a song named I remember the song name is not from Japanese, it's from English, but I have heard it and it's here really really amazing. I heard it once again and repeat every time that I study it.
Okay. Oh, that could be improved further because I still feel like it's confusing. Cái nội dung của em nó không có làm cho người ta cảm thấy nó trôi chảy lắm. Nó vẫn cứ tùm lum á. It's like your content is just everywhere. You need to learn how to put things like into a story that people can understand, you know. That is a skill you need to learn because it's still everywhere. It's like I do not understand it very well because all the pieces of information just everywhere. And that affects your CC score, coherence, and I forgot what's the next word is. Cohesion. Thank you.
Cohesion.
Sự kết dính, cohesion. How they link together the ideas, and coherence. How clear the ideas are presented. Okay, so you need to work on that, okay? Now let's go to part 3, social media. So Mr. Bang, why do people like to use social media?
Well, I think people love to use the social media because it's a trend when everybody is using it, and there's tons of information on it and entertainment as well. So for people after their work, they would like to find something to find something interesting to watch. So they will find it on social media.
I see. But you need to dig deeper into it, okay? Otherwise, people will ask you more questions. So try to give more examples. Not about yourself, okay? This is a general thing. Don't give information about yourself.
Yes.
You can give information on like recent events or things that you saw on the news. Okay, so Mr. Bang, what kinds of things are popular on social media nowadays?
Well, I only think about the pandemic because in my area and as well as Ho Chi Minh City, they are experiencing the very serious pandemic outbreak. That's why I see those information everywhere in the social media.
Media on the social media.
On the social media.
Mạng, truyền thông chứ không phải là trong mạng nha. So
Yes,
basically on TV, on the internet, on the social media, on
the social media.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Yung, why do people like to use social media? What do you think?
I think some part they have the problems called FOMO, fear of missing out. They fear about missing out the most news, so they
afraid of missing out. You mean they're afraid of missing out?
They're afraid of missing out the news on social media or some kind of fun on the social media.
Right.
Some part it just make them entertaining the most.
It makes them entertain. Làm cho họ cảm thấy được giải trí. It helps them to be entertained. It makes them feel entertained.
Entertain.
It helps them to feel entertained and to kill time too. Also, right?
Yes.
Anything else? Nghe câu anything else là bị thiếu nữa. If you hear anything else, you know that you are lacking something. Something is missing from your answer. You need to improve it.
Okay.
Mr. Yu, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media? This is a big question.
I think the first, the advantage of social media that we can know about news on every social media can make people be entertained and they can work on using on social media to advertising playing game or find some make money on social media. But the disadvantage of this is from maybe from the children, make they forgot about the work they have to do.
Make them forget about.
Make them forget about what they gotta do.
Gonna
They're going to be. You're going to do.
They're going to do. Okay.
Going to do.
Cẩn thận nha, không có gonna nha. Going to or want to. Okay. Anything else?
And they cannot focus on their work like studies.
They cannot focus on their work or study.
Their
There.
their
There.
their
There. There.
their work or
There.
study.
There.
and they will have problem with
There.
their how can I say, yeah, about the thinking.
You
It's
mean
effect of
their thinking style and their mentality, mindset? Cái cách
yes
suy nghĩ á. Okay, their mindsets, the way their mind thinks, mindset, cách suy nghĩ. Okay, so Mr. Bang, what do you think about making friends on social network? Is it a good idea?
Yes, I think it brings positive thing to me. Actually, make friend in social media is a good thing. Like you can make new friend. You have a conversation. You can like you can find a potential girlfriend, even wife, in social media as well.
Yeah, but do you think sometimes making friends on social network there could be problems? Like for example, some people they can just pretend, giả bộ, like pretenders. There are a lot of
Yeah.
pretenders online. They Photoshop their pictures and pretend that they are this and that person. A lot of things can happen online. What do you
Yes,
think
there's
about
pros and cons, I think. So we have to conscious about
it? You have to be what?
who conscious, like prudent, careful.
You
We
have to
have to
be
be like
prudent. Okay.
prudent,
Wait,
prudent,
prudent means like safe.
careful.
Be careful.
Yes,
Yeah.
safe. Yes. To be you have to choose. Like, you have to be prudent in the way that I mean, in a way of choosing friend to 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 talk with. To make friend with,
Yeah.
choosing
Prudent
people
is
to
actually
make friend with.
where the prudential, the insurance company names come from, right? Prudential.
Yes, the insurance company.
Yes. So that's where the name of the company come from. Prudent, safe,
Oh, okay, I see.
an
I
toàn.
see.
Yeah. Cái tên cái công ty bảo hiểm Prudential lấy từ đó. Prudent. So,
Oh,
okay, so please continue about disadvantages.
advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
Well, I think for the advantages, people can easily catch up news in the social media and what is happening uh, in uh, in the on social media. That no, let me repeat.
Yeah, sure.
Repeat again with advantages. People can catch up a news that's happening surrounding them. Then they can watch everything, like also they can watch lots of video for entertainment. And disadvantages of this, I would say that uh, there are lots of news that is not proof, it's not correct. There's fake news, lots of fake news around. So again, they have to be like
Have to be vigilant. Nó gọi là
but,
luôn luôn thức tỉnh, luôn luôn thức tỉnh và luôn luôn gọi là cảnh giác. Vigilant.
vigilance.
Vigilant. Remain vigilant. Cảnh giác. Vigilant.
Vigilant.
The noun form is vigilance.
Vigilance.
Have to remain vigilant.
We have to
Vigilant.
remain vigilant.
Luôn luôn phải cảnh giác. To remain vigilant. Luôn luôn thức tỉnh, cảnh giác.
Yes, about and choose the correct social media and choose the correct media to watch, and that's it.
Is that all?
That's all. Sorry.
Okay, good. Now, so Mr. Jung, why shouldn't people trust everything they see on social media?
because some things on social media is not be truth and not proof to the real, and something is gonna be fake news, make them get truth and they can make money by that, by that fake news. They can have a more how can I say, more like and share on social media, just like Facebook, uh, and they can make money off it, and some kind is a bait that make people click in, uh, and the computer gonna goes lag, the phones gonna go lags. So
Okay.
I think people not mm, really have to choose the thing that they see. Choose
They have to be
the
vigilant. They
things
have to be
on the
careful
social,
with. They have
and
to
be
keep an open
careful.
mind. They have to be keep an open mind. Phải luôn luôn giữ cái đầu là tỉnh và nó
Uh,
mở. They have to keep an open mind. Do not judge so fast what they see online. I think. Okay, Mr. Bang, what do you think? Why should people trust everything they see on social media?
So as a same reasons, I believe that everything is, everything in the social media is not correct. Like, it's a lot of fake news around,
Lots of
and
fake news.
a lot of fake news around. Then we have to rely on the media that approved by government, or some of organization that have enough prestigious, uy tín đó thầy.
You mean prestige?
Prestige, yes, a noun.
Prestige.
Enough prestige.
Sao nó không những là uy tín mà nó là cái sự mà cao sang nữa cơ. Prestige, uy tín, sự tin tưởng cao. They have a lot of prestige, giống như một cái trường mà rất là gọi là danh giá.
Yes.
Danh giá thì cái prestige đó. So like a school or a place that is very highly regarded, people respect it a lot, and if you have money, you wouldn't be able to get there because it's only for the upper class people, dành những người mà tầng lớp cao hơn, đẳng cấp cao hơn, something like that. It's called prestige, Okay, so what else do you want to mention?
It's and we have to like aware. We have to be aware
Be
of
aware of.
aware. We have to be aware of only. I mean, we have to be aware of we have to be aware. We have to be like mindful. Is mindful?
Mindful, đúng rồi. Have to be
Yes,
mindful. You have to be
yes.
mindful.
About what you are watching. Is that like useful for you? Is that truth? Is that reliable news to look at? Something like that.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on to topic number 11. Describe a movie that you like. We don't have part 3 for this one, so we should do this one quickly. Describe a movie that you like. Miêu tả một bộ phim mà các bạn thích. You should say when you watch it, quá khứ nha. Be careful with the past tense here. Where you watch it, what it was about, bộ phim nó về cái gì, bạn coi nó khi nào, lúc nào, chỗ nào. Explain why you like it, và thế nào, và tại sao bạn thích nó. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute for this one only, okay? Okay, 1 minute has passed. Now, please describe a movie that you like. Mr. Bang, you first, please.
Wow.
Be careful.
Oh,
this is past tense.
Yeah. Yes,
Be careful with the verb.
the movie. Yes, I like. So wait for me. I would like to. I love to talk about the Iron Man movie.
Iron
The
Man.
Iron Man, yes, of Iron Man movie that I watched in the cinema in my province cinema last few months or last year maybe probably last year should be the way that I watched last year with my friend at the cinema. So for the story, the movie is about a mechanist, uh, a mechanist who created the suit for himself. He has uh, he has like very like mm, he has very good knowledge about about how to say, is technology. He has very good knowledge about technology, so he created a suit that
He
he
created
can
a
fly around.
he
He
created
created
a
a
suit
suit that it can able to fly around. He
that
has
could be able to fly around. Yeah.
and armed with tons of weapons that can protect himself.
Yes.
And yeah, I find that I love it so much because if the human being can able to do that in a reality, it's really interesting and it's maybe can save the world.
Yes, it's very interesting and can save the world. Exactly. So, Mr. Yoon, your turn. Describe a movie that you like, please.
Oh, a movie that I like is Fake Stay Night Unlimited Blade Work. Oh my god, his name's so long.
Say again.
It's
I can't
from
understand what you say. Nói lại đi. Can try again.
movie that I like is named Fake Stay Night Unlimited Blade Work. It's from animation of uh, the animation of Japan's, and I was watching and I watch it when at the at just at Feb at, uh, at February. I just watched it at February
On
and it
February.
talk yeah on February. Oh my god, on February.
Sorry, in
Uh,
February. In February. Sorry. In February.
in February, and I watch it at home with this laptop that I learned with you
Okay.
now. Um, it talked about the the boy he's being stuck in the war
He
named
was
the
being
Holy
stuck in.
Grail.
He was being stuck in.
He was being stuck in.
Careful with your
The,
verbs. Come on.
oh, sorry. Um, is the stuck in the war to take the Holy Grail.
Okay.
Do you know the Holy Grail?
Yes, I heard about
Um,
it.
the Holy Grail and the Holy Grail make the people who win will make a wish, which is one people who win.
One
So there
person.
are
People số nhiều.
one
Person.
uh,
People
uh,
is plural. Person is singular.
one person just when one person can make a wish. So uh, the war begin with the boy. His name is Emilia. Yeah, he's adopted son of a witch. Yes, a witch, and he's stuck in that war, and he have a servant, just a servant the servant who had died at the past or just on the from the future, and, and
Okay,
his
that was
servant.
too long and I don't understand much about the story. Really.
Oh,
Nói lại đi. Try again. You have to try to speak about, describe a movie that in a way that people understand it. Try again. I'll give you
wait a
another.
minute, I think.
Try again now, please. Describe a movie that you like. Chưa được. Nghe tùm lum á. It's still like everywhere, you know. Try again. Describe a movie that you like.
The movie that I like, I want to talk is Cruella, and it just released on this year's, and I just watch it from the in the July. Actually, what is in July, and with my laptop. And the story of Cruella is the girl, is the past of the girl, the woman who's in one 101 con chó thế nào ấy phải.
With a dog. You mean with a dog?
Yes, 101 con chó đốm.
101 dotted maybe dogs. Let's just say 101 dogs. If you don't want to say like dogs with the dot on their fur, I mean, you know, you can just say dogs, 101 dogs with their dotted fur. Cái lông có dấu chấm, dotted fur. Like, I think.
It's a kind a species of the dog, I think.
Yeah, you don't even need to know the name. You just need to describe that kind of pattern. Okay, and okay, you need to practice this one at home again. Okay, 11.
Okay.
We need to do 12. Now, 11 is describe a movie that you like, but 12 is a movie that make you laugh. Laugh.
Laugh.
Kéo dài nha. Long laugh.
Laugh.
Miêu tả một bộ phim mà làm cho các bạn cười phá lên, cười nắc nẻ, mà cười muốn rồi muốn cười muốn rụng rúng luôn á. Cười lăn cười bò luôn á. A film that makes you laugh is different. You should say what it is, when you watch it, who you watch it with, explain why it makes you laugh. Bạn đã coi cái phim đó với ai, bạn coi khi nào, nó là phim gì và tại sao nó làm cho các bạn phá lên cười. And then part 3 of movies. Are movies or films a waste of money? Các bộ phim ảnh có phải là một sự phí tiền không? Tại sao? Are movie stars important to a movie? Những ngôi sao điện ảnh có quan trọng với một bộ phim hay không? Are foreign movies popular in your country? Những cái phim nước ngoài nó có quan trọng, nó có phổ biến trong đất nước bạn hay không? Like for example, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, American, British, French movies. Are they popular in your country? Is it important that a country has its own movies? Có quan trọng khi mà một đất nước phải có những cái bộ phim của riêng nó hay không? Nó có liên quan đến cái chuyện mà bản sắc quốc gia và cái chuyện mà tự hào dân tộc của các bạn. It's related to the national identity and the national pride. Tự hào dân tộc, national pride. Like, if you can do something, of course it boosts the national pride, right? Isn't it? Okay, and national identity too. It boosts the national identity. Cái gọi là bản sắc quốc gia. Nó sẽ được đưa đến toàn thế giới. Like the national identity will be popularized around the world, you know, so everyone will know about your country. Okay, so I'll give you 3 minutes to think about this one, because movie is sometimes difficult too. 3 phút nha. Okay, let's do it now, class. Describe a movie or a film that made you laugh. Mr. Yoon, you first. Be careful with the tense, please. The past verbs, you made so many mistakes with them. Be careful.
Let me a little bit before thinking. I'm thinking about the film.
You still thinking?
Yes.
You can just make up a story of a film, you know. Don't have to be something realistic, you know. How about Mr. Bang? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, describe a film that made you laugh, please.
Oh, a film that make me laugh so hard is Jumanji. We actually Jumanji.
Jumanji, okay.
Have you heard about that?
The name is a bit strange.
It's very I watched it with my friend at his home. We accidentally found it on the internet. At the time we was free. We have nothing to do, so I watch it. We watch it together. The movie talking about the adventure of four characters that have in the four character in the video game. The adventure is to like to escape out of the, how to explain, the adventure is try to finish the mission that provided in the video game. So it makes me laugh so hard in the way that the characters interact with each other.
Yes.
So the action they do also make me laugh so hard.
Made you laugh. It's made you laugh so hard.
It made
You're speaking
me
too
laugh.
fast again. You're speaking too fast again.
Oh,
Slower,
sorry.
please, otherwise
Yes.
people will have a hard time understanding you.
Okay, it make me laugh. It made me laugh so.
Past tense. It made me laugh.
It made.
Yes.
It made me laugh so hard. By the way the characters interact with each other, the actions they do. So at the end, they complete the mission.
Okay.
I can't explain this further.
Okay, but it made me laugh because of why does it make you laugh then? It just made you
You can suggest
of the way
strongly
that
suggest
it was presented, right? Cái cách mà cái phim nó được trình bày.
Yes, the way
the way it was presented made me laugh. Yeah.
The way I use the word interact. The way the characters interact with each other.
Ah, I see.
Interact with each
other. Okay.
Interact.
Are you ready for your answer?
Okay.
Please be careful. Speak slower. You guys are speaking so fast.
Yes.
And guys, you should not use the word guy in IELTS.
Fine.
Oh.
Okay, please.
So, at the moment that I with my classmate go to the cinema, went to the cinema to watch a film. So we decided to watch.
We decided to watch.
Bố già.
Godfather. It's Godfather.
No.
Yes, Godfather.
But in English, it's sorry. In English, it's named Sorry.
Ah, so it can be translated into English as Godfather, but it's a Vietnamese version, right?
Not really.
Isn't it?
It's from Vietnam.
So it's a Vietnamese version, but it's not related to the Godfather movie from Italy, isn't it?
No,
it's not, right?
No, yes, it's not.
You have no. You have to say no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's
nó
not.
không có liên quan, chứ không phải là yes thì đúng rồi. Say again. So it's not related to the Godfather movie from Italy, right?
No.
No, it's not related.
Nên nói thành câu đầy đủ như vậy. No, it's not related. Just say like a whole sentence, like that. No, it's not related. Okay, continue, please.
And it's dramatic comedies from Vietnam since 2021. From Trấn Thành, a famous star of Vietnam. The story is around the whole family's names giàu sang phú quý.
I have no idea what it is if I am an English speaker.
Four brothers, and they are giàu sang phú quý. That's the name.
Okay.
And it's about family, and his father named Sang. His lonely father. Ủa, cha đơn thân như thế nào ấy?
Single father.
A single father.
Say single father. You have to neutral the 20 um, the 20 man named Quán, a YouTuber, find money from YouTube.
You mean
And
earn money from YouTube? You're a YouTuber who earn money from YouTube? Oh, this look who's coming. Miss Two is here. Oh wow, my hair. I have so much hair now.
it's about the problem of their house, the the of the the problem around the house, and at the end, the father from the father named Sang, he died because of his, because someone how can I cut his ổ sạch là gì nhỉ thầy?
You mean cut
Đâm
him?
vào người ấy thầy,
Stab
bị
him.
đâm vào người,
Stab him.
stab,
To
and he
stab
died.
one. Đâm ai đó.
To stab him.
To stab someone with a knife, right? So someone stabbed him with a knife. Right?
And he died, unfortunately. But the whole thing is make me laugh because the trouble and how the people in that movie, uh, how can I say, or thầy, phản ứng,
React. How the
react,
movie react
and
to
they
the content.
with the trouble make me laugh a lot.
Okay.
In the cinema.
Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Quá nhiều thành phần và quá lâu. It's a bit too long, man. Okay, so let's go to part 3 of movies. We have Miss Two here. She has been learning for quite some time already. And she just took the vaccine, so I'm not so sure if she can, of course, she can still speak. The vaccine will take some time for the effect to be apparent, you know. But I think Miss Two is turning off her microphone now, so maybe she's busy. She's just attending the class anyway. So now let's do part 3 of movies, shall we? So, Mr. Bang, movies or films a waste of money? You think so? Do you think so?
I don't think so. But we have to look at the other way.
Yeah, what do you
Like
mean the other way?
people watch film for their entertainment, or spend for their spend how to say like people spend time to watch movie, to relax after relax. So I don't think it's that kind of a waste of money.
Okay, so why? But why? I mean, you need to explain further. Like, for example, of course, making a movie can requires a lot of resources, a lot of money. But
Yes.
what is the benefits of making movies? You should elaborate. You should work it out. You should make it clear.
Yes.
Like, for example, why do people make movies?
Can we talk about art? It's not
Sure.
like
I mean,
nghệ thuật.
it's
Yes.
a form of art. Yes.
Yes, it's a form of art. People
Yeah.
spend money like to create something like a blockbuster film. To we can look at this as a wonderful art movie. How to art form movie art as our art form. So I can't explain further.
Okay, so how about you, Mr. Yoon? Can you explain this? Do you think movies or films are a waste of money and people should not do it anymore? You think so?
I don't think so because film is not really a waste of money. They bring the entertainment to the people who have a sadness or some problem in their life and they want to relax to get out of the stress.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
and making movie is bring the actor monies and bring actor monies and they can live with that money.
You mean like, okay, so of course the movie will help a lot of people make ends meet, có thể kiếm sống được. to make ends meet, and it can pay actors and other people. But the whole thing is that you can sell the movies for profit, of course. That's why people make money, make films and movies, to be able to
Yeah.
sell them.
Oh,
And also movies are made to improve the image of the country too. Nó làm cho cải thiện hình ảnh của đất nước đó nha. And also it can serve political purposes. Nó có thể nó phục vụ mục đích chính trị nữa cơ.
yes, yes. China is doing it.
Yeah. Like propaganda movies, right? Những cái phim mà giống như
Yes,
truyền đó.
so propaganda movie.
Propaganda movies. Những phim propaganda, tuyên truyền theo nghĩa xấu á nha. Propaganda means like it's a bad thing that people try to use the film to make people believe in something wrong. Like for example, political adversaries, political opponents, they always try to make movies to talk bad about the opponents and to talk good about themselves, That's what propaganda movies is. Phim để tuyên truyền xấu.
Okay.
Propaganda.
So, by the word propaganda is mean
Propaganda.
It has a okay. So the campaign is a good one.
Movies or political campaign is a neutral meaning. You can say movies or films for political purposes, những mục đích chính trị or campaigns. Phim về mục đích chính trị hoặc là những cái chiến dịch chính trị for political purposes or campaigns, yeah. But the word propaganda, it has a negative meaning, connotation or ideas to it, okay? Nó có một cái ý xấu, nó có một cái nghĩa xấu đối với cái chữ propaganda, okay?
Tuyên truyền.
Cho nên đừng có dùng cái từ đó như chữ tuyên truyền nha, từ Việt Nam nha.
I'm always using it to talk about the problem. Yes, thanks so much for it.
You're welcome. Now, so Mr. Yoon, do you think movie stars are movie stars important to a movie? What do you think?
It's like a movie more interesting and
what?
more colorful.
It makes the film more interesting, right?
Yes. It makes the movie more interesting and buy more fame to them.
Okay.
And I don't know much about this.
Yes. All right. So if you don't know too much about it, you need to practice. You need to read more about it. Okay. Em đang thiếu kiến thức trầm trọng về những vấn đề này. Em phải đọc nhiều hơn về nó. Okay, Mr. Bang, what do you think? Are movie stars important to a movie? Think about
Yes.
people. Nghĩ về cái cách nó hấp dẫn con người ta đến rạp để coi. Think
Yes,
about what values, cái giá trị gì the celebrities or movie star can bring to the movie. Cái người mà celeb đó hoặc là cái người mà ngôi sao phim ảnh đó có thể đem đến giá trị gì cho cái phim đó chẳng hạn. Think about that, please.
Okay, so a movie star is really, I would say that movie stars is extremely important to a movie because movie stars they are really famous. They are really a famous people. So they have a fan club throughout the world. So whenever they attend the movie, so we'll be encourage their fan to get into the cinema to watch the movie.
Fan club sounds like anti-fan club. Yeah, of course they have anti-fan club as well, anti-fan clubs.
Anti or anti-teacher?
Both are acceptable. Cả hai đều chấp nhận được hết.
Okay.
Both anti and anti are acceptable.
Anti-fan club.
Or anti-fan club if you want to.
Yes. It brings benefit to the movie as well. So It's really important, and then the way the movie stars act is they have to like how to explain, like they act as a character in the movie. How to say that? Like they hòa nhập cho cái nhân vật đó.
They are really into the character. They are really into the character.
They are really into the character of the movie.
Of the movie.
Of
Họ thật sự rất là đi vào luôn cái cá tính của cái nhân vật đó luôn. They are really into the character of the movie. Tức là giống như là nhập vai quá. They're really into the character of the movie.
So yes, so they act, the way they act is really really good. So that like it's not interest. Let me think about a word. Hấp dẫn.
Attract.
Yeah, that attracts people.
All right, Miss Du, are you still there? Can you turn on your microphone for a moment? Or maybe she's busy. Okay, let's just leave her alone because maybe she's busy. She's just here to listen to our speech. So, Mr. Yu, foreign movies popular in your country?
Yes, there's a lot of foreign movies popular in my countries, like Japanese movies, Korean movies, England movies.
Chinese movie.
Yeah, Chinese movie.
Chinese
English.
Yeah. UK movies.
US UK movie. Anything more? No.
What else? Okay, you just mentioned a lot of different kind of movies, but you need to expand further. So why are they popular? Nên giải thích lý do, nên nói chung là khai triển ra là tại sao nó lại như thế, lại popular. What do you think is the reason? You need to expand further, like why are foreign movies popular in your country? What do you think?
I think in my country, the foreign movie is more popular because first it's popular around the world. Very popular to my for my country. And the second thing is that the movie in my country is not really much, and it's not really good. So people in my country more want to watch foreign movie.
They want to watch foreign movies more, isn't it?
Yes.
Interesting. So what do you think, Mr. Bang? Is it important that a country has its own movies?
Yes, I agree with this. So it's really important for a country to have its own movies, like it's the movie that represent our culture, that represent our people character, and if they able to make a good film that have the international influence.
International influence.
International influence. So that's a good thing because because the filmmakers able to spread.
Yeah.
Spread the culture throughout the world. So around the world.
Spread the culture doesn't sound right. Nó không phải là spread the culture này kỳ. It doesn't sound right. I think they can introduce the culture.
Yes, correct. Introduce our culture to the world.
Yes,
to the world.
It helps to improve the national image, the image of the people and the country and the culture as well, which can help. Mà thầy giúp cho điều gì?
Sorry.
Like this thing will lead to another thing and leads to another thing.
Consequences. It's consequences.
Yeah.
Consequences.
No, consequence is basically a negative word, but you should say a result. Yes.
Result. Yes.
Like, think about this one. If the movie portrays the cuisine, cuisine, ẩm thực, cuisine.
Yes. Yes.
Cuisine, the people, and the way they live in a very nice way, the people around the world will have a better view and of the people in the movie. Like, for example, Vietnamese people will be viewed differently. And as a result, people around the world will treat us better,
Yes.
better, and we can win more contracts that can help our country develop faster, có thể thắng được những hợp đồng.
Yes.
And also people are more willing to do business with us if we have a good image of our nation, and they
Yes.
would have more credibility. Chữ tín,
Yes. So we.
tín, sự tin tưởng, chữ tín, và tính từ của nó là credible.
Credibility.
Credibility, and the adjective
Credible.
credible. And we would become more credible in the eyes of other nations. Trong con mắt của những nước khác thì chúng ta sẽ có uy tín hơn. And of course, if we are more credible, we have more credibility. People are much more likely to do business with us. And of course, the country will benefit from that. Sẽ được lợi ích từ cái chuyện đó. Đất nước sẽ được lợi ích từ chuyện đó. Okay. So, Mr. Yoon, can you answer the last question again? Is it important that a country has its own movies?
Yes, it bring the beautiful. It can bring the beautiful picture about about that country in its own movies, and it's bring the beautiful things from the true life into that country to prove that to another country that that beautiful is beautiful. That country is beautiful.
Okay.
And what thing more? And and
It's what?
And it make another country think about the beautiful things in that country besides the bad thing. They will think about the good thing of that
Right.
country.
Okay.
That country.
What I just said, what did I say?
Good không nhớ cái từ đó.
Image. Have a good image.
Have
Just
a good
maintain a good image of a country. Dạ, để làm tăng cái khả năng nói của Dương lên từ 6.5 hơi bị khó rồi nha. It's actually difficult to how can I say, improve your speaking from 6 to 6.5. It's a bit difficult,
Oh.
Of course, it takes time for people to learn, so of course it's natural.
Practice make perfect.
I think your answer, Mr. Ban, is actually band 7 already. I think you achieved band 7 already.
Oh, appreciate.
But
yes,
your pronunciation needs to be improved. And when you use the word, so if you use it wrong in the wrong way, it can drop down to 6.5 very easily.
Yes.
Có thể dễ dàng rơi xuống band 6 rất là dễ dàng luôn á. But generally, I think you achieved band 7 already, I think.
Wow, congratulations.
Okay.
Yes. Thanks so much.
I think we should stop now because I'm really tired now. I need to rest. After the vaccine yesterday, I just need to rest now. Okay.
It's a prolonged effect.
Say again?
It's a prolonged effect.
Yes.
It's last within a day.
Something like that.
At least a day. Yes. My friend even has 3 days in like a very heavy fever.
Mm-hmm.
3 days,
Actually having
it's
okay.
very terrible.
It's hot, but it's not really that bad.
Oh,
Anyway, I'll
yes,
see you on Saturday, okay? Remember,
yes.
Saturday we have to be able to deal with the writing, okay?
I have class with you tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes.
Uh,
So
what,
let me see. Of course, you have
Thursday.
class with you tomorrow, Mr. Bang.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so see that this is the file that we are working on, and this is okay. Not this one. Let me scroll down. Or
The last one.
yeah, this one. This is what we are working on, and I have already had the video explaining how to do this one, but you need to do it in your own way. So I can correct it in here, okay? So we have another name here, Mr. Bang, okay?
Okay. Just give me this. Okay.
You just need to write it in Microsoft Word or something like that, and then paste it here. And then remember to check your spelling, check everything before you hand it in, okay?
Okay.
Noted, noted.
Check the spelling, kiểm tra lỗi chính tả các thứ.
Yes,
Okay.
noted.
All right, good. So that is for that's for later, but now I'll see you tomorrow then. I mean for Mr. Bang tomorrow, but the class
Yes.
33 on Saturday, okay? I'll see you then. Bye bye.
Okay.